Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. We in here for another one, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Feel That Music TV. You know what I'm talking about? As y'all already know, man, you know what I'm saying? Be Big Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing their thing lately, man, you know what I'm saying? And they really on the cool, rising up on these boys. So y'all better be looking out for them, you know what I'm talking about? We just got another artist, you know what I'm saying, that's in here with us, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Stu God who just came in, Big Steve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, we in here with Quentin Brown.
Yes, sir. What's happening with you?
What's up with you, man? What's up with you, man? I want to say I appreciate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you gave me some of your time right now. You willing to sit down with me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, give me a little of your time, man, because we all know time is money, man.
Shit, I appreciate you for having me, too.
Already, man. But, you know, I really, when I see artists that got some good music that's, you know, really reaching a big plethora of people, man, I always try to reach out to them, man, because my thing is this, man. You might be shining in a certain area, but it's an area somewhere in this world that you might not be shining in.
And we trying to reach
out. I want to try my best to try to shine light on the artists around me that I come connected with for that reason, man. So your light can shine even more, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
So we're gonna get into it, my brother. And the first thing I want to know, man, you know, let the people know where you from, man. Where you originally from, man?
Shit, I'm from Killeen, Texas. Born and raised.
Already, K-Town, baby.
Yes, sir. Central Texas.
Yes, sir.
Born and raised from this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We a little out the way, like 15 minutes from the K, but we in this motherfucker.
Yeah, already. In there, man. Gotta represent, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, you know, I know that Be Big Entertainment is a label that you know what I'm saying, rocking with right now, you know what I'm saying? Can you
shout out my nigga $D and his hoe?
Yeah. Explain a little bit about how that came about, man, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, we've been in for a whole minute. And then when I got out of my situation that I was in, I was signed with Breadwinner Music. Shit, I was doing shit independent by myself. And then but I was sitting on a whole lot of music.
Right.
And my nigga $D was like, man, you gotta drop that shit for real.
Yeah.
Which I did. I had dropped a solo project called Don't Play With Him. And but after that I still had so much other music that I was sitting on too.
Right.
And he was like, nigga, man, he had already started his label, and he was like, shit, man, let's just put it out on, like, he really forced me to put it out under his shit because he see the potential in me also. You feel me? And he one of my niggas that I could he gonna keep it 1000% with me. Like, nigga, the world need to hear this shit.
Right.
So he was like, man, just drop, like, nigga, I already got to set up the platform already. Like, just come fuck with me over here. And because we already been dropping mixtapes together, or we'll call them projects, not mixtapes, but we was already dropping projects, but he had already had his platform set up for me to drop.
Right.
So I just went ahead and went with the move because that's somebody I trust too. You feel me? So it wasn't nothing to just tap in with my bro and goddamn really just put the music out because I already had it. It was just like, nigga, the world need to hear this for real.
That shit easy when you when you vibing.
Yeah.
Good energy with people, man, and good connection.
Yeah, even before the music, I've been rocking with this nigga, so it was like, shit, it was even easier to just go with that move for real.
Right. Oh, yeah, man. That's what's up, man. That's what I love, man. I love when you know, melanated brothers can come together and you know make something happen, man.
And this shit way deeper than rap, for real.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Niggas have been through a whole lot of shit.
So how long would you say you've been, you know, connected and you know what I say, friends, you know, with $D?
This damn near going on about a 20-year run. shit.
Yeah.
Like locked in for real. Like, and our families already knew each other before me and him had locked in. So
Wow.
when we did lock in, it was
like before y'all knew that they knew.
Yeah, nah, we knew each other already, and then but when we got introduced, like for real, like, hey nigga, like it was just, I'm talking about from that day forward, we was super locked in, like damn near like every day for real.
Right.
And it was just that simple. So it was long before me and this nigga got together, and we just been rocking since day one for real.
Man. That's
for
dope,
real. Hell yeah.
Shit. I love shit like that. Now you said you was signed with Breadwinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Breadwinner,
that would be C-Stone, right?
Yeah, that'd be C-Stone. Hell yeah.
Talk a little bit about that, like how that came about. You know what I'm saying? Because I know C-Stone was doing his thing.
For
a minute
sure.
Out there in the H-Town, but I mean, I haven't heard nothing from him. I don't know. You know if he doing something on the back end or what. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little
so
bit
how that situation happened? Shit. I had dropped a mixtape called 12 Life. That was my first independent mixtape, like solely independent. Like my nigga Quentin Brown, shout out to him. He brought me his studio equipment, and I just recorded a whole mixtape. It was like 21, 22 songs on there. Wow. And we dropped that hoe, and me and Scotty Lee from Green City, shout out him.
Shout out Scotty Lee, Green City.
Scotty Lee, Green City, VOM Clothing. He seen he caught a liking to my music, and as well. So me and him was really going city to city, pressing the music, like shit, getting my face seen and everything. Yeah. And then C-Stone had put up a post. C-Stone was already in H-Town, so he was damn near like a celebrity already. Right. He was probably in H-Town probably like 10 years already.
So was C-Stone, but did C-Stone come from this area?
Yeah, he from Killeen also. He not born and raised in Killeen, but he was raised in Killeen. Yeah. But he was on the west side of town. Like I'm from Long Branch in Killeen, and he from Willow, but he was already in H, like kind of established and shit. Yeah. So he had put up a Facebook post. This is still when Facebook was like a cool outlet to reach to the masses. Right. And coming from Killeen, he was a staple type deal. He was already in the works with Johnny Dang and Paul Wall and shit like that. Shit, yeah. So really connected in the H, and he put up a post looking for a K-Town artist. Okay. And that's when all the comments on that post was like, shit, you gotta fuck with Quentin Brown. Quentin Brown, like. Right. So then he reached out, and we had a meeting, and then from there, I ended up signing with him and moving out to H-Town. Right. And then we locked in, and I had signed for like 3 projects or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And we was rocking from there. And that shit was a cold movement for real. That was dope, man. That was a dope little experience we had. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's dope. And shit, he introduced me to the industry for real. Like I'm coming from a Killeen only type of I wouldn't say just fan base, because that shit was growing, because me and Scotty Lee was already hitting the road and doing it. I was in Dallas when he posted the post. Yeah. And then my phone binging and shit because people tagging me, and then I had a road manager at the time, but he hit Buck and was like, shit, I need to get a meeting with him. Buck sound for me. He ain't really on the scene like that. He was like behind the scenes. He's part of Green City also. Yeah. Okay. So he had hit up my road manager. Was like, shit, I need to sit down with buddy. Right. And then we ended up sitting down, and we had like 2 meetings, and then he brought me out to the H, and we locked in the deal for real. Yeah. And so that's how me getting with Breadwinner started. Right. So with Dallas, you know what I'm saying? You were saying something about that. First, let me say this, because you said that that Breadwinner, with the Breadwinner situation with C-Stone, he was fucking with Johnny Dang and stuff. Is that where his jewelry shit came in? Yeah, because he was like a hood jeweler, like kind of to touch on the base of his backstory. He was already doing grills out here. Yeah. But he was sending them off, and then he ended up going to college at PV. Right. And then everybody was saying like oh shit, we get our shit from Johnny Dang or H-Town type shit.
Right.
And so he went in and he had all his what them forms is basically he had all his receipts of his orders and shit.
Right,
and,
right,
like, the whole catalog of the business he was doing.
Yeah,
so then he tapped in with Johnny Dang and was like
Invoices.
Yeah, invoices.
Yeah.
He had a whole lot of invoices. He was showing like, nigga, I be selling these grills for real.
Yeah.
And so he tapped in with Johnny, and Johnny put him on like and then they started working together and they got super close and shit like that. And then shit with Johnny Dang come with Paul Wall shit like that too. So it was like that's how their relationship built, and then
so what was
it built up a status with him.
Because I remember you was telling me something like, you know what I'm saying, off camera, you know what I'm saying, you was telling me like you had a good little relationship with Paul Wall.
Yeah, for sure, man. Man, me and Paul Wall, we super locked in. Like, I got credits on his album, on a couple of his albums. One for sure that I know about is called The Poet.
Yeah.
So we'll just be in the studio chopping it up, or he'll be rapping and he'll be like, shit, what you think of this? Or like, I think you should say it like this, or not say it like this, because Paul is already an established artist, but
right.
we in there vibing, and I'm in there with him damn near every single day type shit. I record all day, and then he'll come to the studio, and he got the whole nighttime. So
right.
I'm just in there vibing and getting the energy from him and shit.
Yeah.
And then we just got super locked in. Like, he could tell the type of person I was, and for sure I got the type of person he was, real authentic. Like,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Everybody say, man, Paul Wall is like, he a real live individual that you could stand on and stand behind like that.
Right.
Like, he ain't never did no shady shit. And then me growing up on their music, Switch House and shit like that, it was a blessing for me to be around greatness like that, especially like calling him a Texas legend type shit, or not even just a Texas legend, like a nationwide legend. Yeah. And to be in the presence of him was a blessing for sure. And we just locked in. I'm talking about, like, he don't really let nobody come to his house. I done been to his crib and shit like that. Met his kids, his wife, and all that.
That's love.
And it's a beautiful thing to just be around greatness like that.
That's dope. Shout out Paul Wall, man.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you something that I had seen one time on an interview with Paul.
Yeah.
And I respect him for that. And us, being where we from and being, I feel like he earned his respect enough to where even if Paul Wall came out his mouth and said what I'm about to say, he don't say. Paul Wall still, I feel like we still will respect him. But Paul Wall said he never said the word nigga.
He's super humble and respectful. Yeah, he got hella love.
He say his mama told him.
I don't even think niggas would trip if he said nigga.
I don't think niggas would trip on him because he got so much love.
Before even seeing the niggas thought he was black with the rapping shit.
Right.
Because we talking about mixtape days. Like,
I didn't know. I thought Paul Wall was black.
Yeah, for real. A lot of people did. I did myself.
Days
and then when you get to see it, it's like, damn, that shit crazy. But being around him, he's super humble. Like, he ain't on no bullshit. Like, he don't got no gimmick about him. He really him, and he's super humble and just goddamn
right.
Like a super down to earth. Like me and him was super locked in where, like, he opened up to be vulnerable. He like, shit, man, you can ask me about anything you want to. My first question, man, what's up with you and Camille there? That's how I get. I'm like, what's going on? What's up? How that going on? And it was just me and him chopping up like for hours in the studio. Like, damn, that shit crazy for real. Yeah. And he just dropped a project too.
Man, he got some shit.
Yeah,
he
Once Upon a Grind.
Now that's hard.
Yeah, Once Upon a Grind.
Paul got some shit out now that's hard.
Yeah, Platinum Players.
Yeah, Platinum Players.
That's my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he got some shit out right now. He got one called Wet, Super Wet, some shit. That shit hard.
He got that. He got that one with Road 2. That shit hard as fuck
got some new shit out. That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's on that same album. I think that's Super
That
Wet.
nigga got
some shit shout out to him though. Like, he's super. Man, I'm talking about when you meet somebody, like, he a person you want to meet, and he just like how you thought you would meet this person.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, it wasn't
Same
no,
personality, everything.
wasn't no flaw about him. Like, I mean, everybody got a little flaw, but like with him, he was as genuine as like one of my partners that I be around for real.
All day, every day. Yeah,
for real. We locked in.
Yeah,
and the crazy part is, I don't want to. How I met him, like the first time I ever met him, goddamn, he ain't had no weed on him, and he was like, shit. He was talking to his son. He's like, shit, your boy got some weed. I'm like, I probably had like a quarter on me. I'm like, shit. I'm like, shit. I do got weed, and I'm coming from Killeen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. And I'm also like, damn, he's trying to buy it or something. And he was like, shit, I ain't trying to buy no weed from you. Like you could basically just, like, if I just give you this, like, I just gave it to him.
Yeah.
And since then, like, I'm talking about, he gave me verses, all type of shit. Like, imagine me selling the weed to him, like, I fuck with Lil Bro, but we ain't build no relationship after that if I'd have sold him the weed. But shit, I threw him the weed, and then ever since then, he's like, shit, you got some shit I could jump on? Like, let me hear what you got going on. And he ain't never heard my music at all, so for him to bless me with a verse, and he gave me some shit I ain't even used, but like, for him to be accessible to me, and I could reach out anytime, like, damn,
that's some dope shit.
Like, he can hear my music, or how you feel about this, or damn, and he like.
So he does your shit before too?
Huh?
Like, have you asked him opinions on your shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. And he said, do you like this? I do all type of music, so some shit might not be his vibe, which I understand, because I know how music goes. But he'll give me an opinion like, damn, that's hard, but that ain't my speed. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, I can take creative criticism, and I know what type of artist Paul is, which he can do all type of shit. But I ain't finna ask him to jump on some shit that I know that ain't your vibe. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And
old school,
he blessed my game plenty of times with verses to shout me out of, like, not no bullshit verses. Like, he's sitting there, like, he giving me them verses that, like, damn, you ain't got to think back, like, man, this nigga he just gave me some bullshit. Nah, he really gave me the ones for every time he tapped in with me, for sure.
So let me ask you this. You did some stuff in Dallas. You was on the road. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Von Clothing. You know what I'm saying? You did some shit in Dallas, man. Like, what type of artists did you link up with then? Did you link up with any artists in Dallas, or was you just really trying to get your feet wet?
I was just trying to get my music out for real.
Right.
So my nigga Scotty had a job where you get like 5,000 flyers and you gotta drop them door to door. Yeah. So with him, every flyer we dropping, I printed out like 5,000 mixtapes, and I'm passing out the mix everywhere we dropping. We doing the flyer with the mixtape also, like like door to door shit. This ain't even no business shit. We just going door to door. I'm at your doorstep. Yeah. Like, for real. So I ain't really get to reach out to too many Dallas artists like that. But for sure, I was out there a lot, like, just trying to get my music in the mix.
Link up with an artist, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say in Dallas, man, is there any artists out there that you think you would do something with?
Yeah, hell yeah, I work with anybody for real. Like, as long as your face clean, I ain't trying to do no bullshit. Like, where it come into politics on.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I really mind my business. So whatever politics you got going on, that's your business. But
don't bring it.
I can work with anybody that that I come across. Crazy story. Big Big Hood Boss. He was like kind of part of DSR. I don't want to say kind of, like, that's how I met him. He be with Chris Brown a lot and Lil Wayne a lot and shit. Okay. And I met him. I was in high school, and one night, my brother Mike, he was signed with Scarface. From Houston. Yeah. So they had like a one album deal. Yeah, they had a deal, part of Green City deal. Yeah. And they were super tapped in with DSR, and so I had got an Airbnb in Austin for South by Southwest, and I was shooting a music video, and Tum Tum from DSR had pulled up.
Right.
And I was so faded though, like I ain't even shoot the video. Like the video ain't never came out because I got too goddamn lit. And but ever since then, I ain't even meet Tum Tum, but he was there. So then I ended up following him on Instagram. But he's super cool with my brother Mike Heath, so he followed me back.
Shout out
we'll chop
man.
it up on Instagram and shit like that. But Big Hood Boss, back to him. I met him. He had stayed the night at the crib when I was in high school, and then I reached out to him on Instagram like, shit, I'm Mike Heath, little brother, like. And he was like, oh, Mike Heath, I was bad. So he locked in with me. I ain't reach out to him for no like I ain't on no reach or shit, but he a person that I fuck with too, out of Dallas. Yeah. But for sure, I'm willing to work with everybody though. Back to your question.
Yeah. You'll fuck with some artists in H-Town as well?
Yeah. I fuck with a few people. Man, I'm talking about I done rubbed elbows because I was in the H for like 7 years.
Yeah.
So. And we was on the scene for real. Like Stone was a nigga for real. Like this nigga could attest. Plenty of times he done came out there and we in the mix with everybody. I'm talking about from bottom to the top. So I done worked with Young Ruler from DSD1. Yeah. Goddamn.
You
man, just like really everybody like Slim Thug, like Will. Slim ain't know me like that, but he see I'm around these people, and then we just end up being cool off of association because him and Paul is super locked in. So
Slim.
Every time I see Slim,
man,
and nigga, we dapping up. If we smoking, I'm smoking. Shit, a crazy story. One time, nigga, it's me, Slim, and Michael Ortiz. He a video director from H-Town also. Right. And we in this club and. It ain't no smoke in the building like at all, and shit. I think I was probably like the only person with a blunt at that time. You know what I'm saying? Of course they might have. I don't even know, but I know I had a blunt rolled and shit. Me, Slim, and Mike RT smoking, and then ain't nobody else smoking in this bitch, and
So y'all was smoking in
we in the club that they don't allow no smoking.
Y'all just did.
I fired my blunt up. I'm like, usually I ask because I was new out there, so I usually ask them, and we with Johnny, so of course the image you gotta uphold that image, right, everything clean type shit, right. So we smoking, we damn near down to the doobie. Slim passed it back to me. A sheriff is in the club.
Oh shit.
Fully suit, fully uniform. He pull up on me he hit that weed again and I'ma tase you in your dick. Like
what?
That shit was crazy as hell. Like, I done threw the doobie down already. Like it's out. You feel me? He like, he like, you think I'm stupid? I'm like, I ain't smoking. What you talking about? He like, nigga, and I'm 6'5", Slim 6'6", goddamn. So we dead there. Everybody can see us exhaling.
Like basketball,
you feel me? So, and we in the section, and he like take another hit, and I'm gonna tase you your dick. And he like look down, and we got security too. We came with security. We with Johnny and everybody, so we got our own security. And they trying to defuse it. He in uniform. He like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like he got his taser out with the beam on it, pointing at my private part. Like, damn, bro, like, that's crazy. So then I'm like, that was kind of like one of the most embarrassing moments that I had in the mix of Houston, just being like,
that's crazy.
Like, cause like we supposed to move better than that, but that was a crazy story. Just being with Slim like that, like, damn, this shit crazy. I don't know if he remember this shit, but that shit was crazy.
He might not.
You feel me? Like, but I done been around him. Like they done do pop-up shops at Johnny Dane's store, and we was doing a whole lot of footwork and shit. Like, but we was a presence in there for real, and for damn sure. I know every time I see them, it's always love for sure.
Already, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, for damn sure.
I love that, man. I love your work.
But I done, Dante Higgins out of H-Town, shit, he had signed with Breadwinner for a moment, like a partnership. He a cold ass rapper for real too. So goddamn, we done did.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
what's his
name?
Sure.
Dante Higgins.
Yeah, shout out Dante Higgins, man.
From South Line. For sure.
That's dope.
But he hard, but I done worked with a lot of artists out of Houston, and I just rubbed a lot of elbows and made my statement and stamp my flag in the soil out there in H-Town too. For damn sure.
Now, you know, it's a lot of artists out here. They jumping into these 360 deals. You know what I'm saying? I know your loyalty lie with Be Big Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But just say if it was a different situation, a different scenario, would you sign to another label under a 360 deal? Or how you feel about that, man?
With the 360 deal, shit. Excuse me. I watch a lot of interviews and shit, and like I pay attention. Like I don't even really watch sports like that. I watch the music industry.
See, I don't watch sports like that either. You know
so we on the same page. I watch what I'm into. You feel me? So I'm in music industry.
Read a lot.
I'm paying attention.
Books to read.
I'm paying attention to all that shit. So 360 deal, it's just how you work your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been around in the industry a lot and gained a whole lot of knowledge on the shit. So if it's a 360 deal and you work your shit, it might not be a bad deal. You feel me? So as long as you stay on top of your shit.
No shit.
And I'm around shit niggas who we ain't just going for no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if they present a nice situation or something that we could work with, then the 360 deal, we'll just run that up. We'll do that time over there and we'll just do it right. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, we gonna get some chili for shit show.
So I did a interview with this artist out of Marlin called PMC Bear.
Yeah.
Nigga hard too. Y'all need to check him out. He hard, dog. PMC Bear, bro. So I did an interview with him and I asked him kind of the same question I asked you about the 360 deal.
Yeah.
He was like, hell yeah, he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? And some people was like, nah, I wouldn't do no 360 deal, or whatever.
But it's how you work your situation.
Yeah, I was like, it's how you work it. And then if you take that shit and you flip that shit the right way,
it'll come out in your favor.
That come out good for you.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people that was like, let's take this for example. Everybody heard of a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But some of them one-hit wonders that we don't see no more, they might be balling out in a city somewhere, just open up a restaurant, living off that. They still eating good,
in their own way.
They just not in the industry.
Right.
You could still go hard, even if you ain't even on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Sometimes it's all about what you do with it, like you said. So, you know, I agree with you on that.
The industry is a hurry up and wait game. Like, you ain't trying to go all the way, like you said, the one-hit wonder, you can get shot to the top, but then when you start dropping, a lot of niggas don't know how to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, we come from really nothing, so
it ain't gonna be no problem.
It's a stepping stone, like that. And then being with Breadwinner, it's like I done seen a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hip to a whole lot of nonsense of how to maneuver through the game.
Right.
It's you gotta build them relationships when you get put in that situation. Like, it's like a cosign. You feel me? Like, I done smoked with Snoop Dogg before.
Yeah.
And I seen an interview that he did. Shit, he co-signed Nip, but he ain't walked Nip. He ain't hold Nip hand through the whole, like, shit. My cosign is enough for you to, hey, now you go do what you gonna do with that.
And run with
Take advantage of my shout out that I gave to you.
Right.
So if you don't know how to take your shit and run with it, man, it might not be for you. Yeah.
Like that alley-oop, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta take that and run with it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's real shit, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so with what you got going on with Be Big.
Oh, the project. The project I had dropped.
What you got going
I dropped the EP with Be Big called For Her and the Homegirls. And I dropped that in during the summertime of this year.
Okay.
And shit, I got so much music. I'm ready to drop the next installment of. I got so much music. I don't want to just put it out like a big ass album and some songs get overlooked. So we just dropping 5, 6 tracks at a time, just so I can build it back up again.
Right.
You feel me? That's just common sense to us. Like,
yeah.
ain't no reason to drop a whole, excuse that, train. We outside. We
outside with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
But we dropping these small installments and keeping a presence in the game. You feel me? Like, and with Be Big, we got a couple artists that's dropping their shit too and going crazy with it. Shout out Chosen, Lil Ken, goddamn Quentin
hard.
And D
hard.
also.
I'm looking at the artists that Be Big got, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling y'all got a good little setup for y'allself.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
For real.
And
There's a lot of talent in one big pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And with me, I had to take a break because being independent, this shit costs. You know what I'm saying? So nigga just had to run that chili up again and be comfortable enough to be able to spin and do all this and that with what we got. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't in no rush. It's just a slow grind is better than a no grind. You feel
That's
me?
real. And I understand that. And I get that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas want to be at the top too fast and you might get there and you ain't ready for it.
Right.
You feel me? So we just taking our time with this shit. But I do got another project that I'm ready to drop. I just gotta sort the songs out because we stay radio on this side for that show. And the way D grind, shit, it can't stop. Like he gonna encourage me to, hey, what you got going on, nigga? This what you, and that's how. Because before he started rapping, shit, he tapping in with me like, nigga, how I'm supposed to, what I do with this or how I do about this. So we really was learning together, and building each other up. You feel me? And with that, like, shit.
It ain't what you learn, it's what you do with what you learn.
Yeah, bro. For damn sure.
And I see that.
And he took off with the shit. Like I'm dropping gems on him. Like, nah, I think you should go this way with this shit. Shit, do this because I'm learning when I'm with Stone and them. I'm learning shit. I'm like, damn, shit. I'm passing the plate to my partner. Like, hey, nah, look, this how we going with this shit. Like, and I'm like before everybody. It's like what's that phrase? The game is sold, not told. Yeah, man, I'm sharing this information with who I fuck with. You feel me? Because I ain't trying to be no gatekeeper. We trying to open the door and flood the game with this shit. Yeah. So everything I'm learning, I'm passing to D, and he do his research and grind and how he moved too. So we adding both of it together, and that's why I really fuck with him on the Be Big shit, cause I know we finna drop some shit and we gonna take off with that.
Already, man. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had did this on the fly, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your time. I appreciate here, man, cause I know you one of them diamonds in the rough, man.
Yes,
sir. I'm trying to put a shine on everybody. Sure. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing this, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, but before we get out of here, man, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Shit. Damn, I done changed a whole lot of shit. On my Instagram, I'm Summer Year 254. Twitter, QBrown254. Shit. I'm on all platforms, Quentin Brown on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, goddamn Google Play. Wherever music at, you can find me for sure.
So what's your newest music that's gonna come out? Maybe they should be looking for.
We probably gonna do another for her and her homegirls part 2 or 1.5 or something like that. I ain't really chose a name for it yet, but I got hella music and still the project that I just dropped for her and her homegirls. I'm finna drop a whole lot of content for that, like videos and shit like that. And we going from there for sure. But we in their face, like we gonna stay in the presence of wherever music at, especially for Central Texas.
That's 100.
For damn sure.
Representing Central Texas all day, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have it right there, man. We got Quentin Brown, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Y'all assign DCO, Be Big Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It's finna go down, man. Y'all be looking out for these boys, man. For real, man. You know what I'm talking about? Feel That Music TV, man. Y'all check us out, man. We gonna holler at y'all, man.
Appreciation.